Alright, welcome back to the channel, Hunt fans. Back with some Monster Hunter Wilds, and today I'm going to show you how you can utilize the GOGMA skill rolling system to your advantage so you don't waste materials and get too frustrated about not finding particular rolls that you want. Now, all the rolls are fixed in the GOGMA Artian system. So, if you want to reset your skills, first off, just go to Reinforce GOGMA Artian Weapons and Reset Skills. I've seen some people weren't too familiar with that, so I guess we'll just start off there. So you'll just go to this option, Reset Skills, if you don't like the skills that you rolled initially when you upgraded to GOGMA Artian, and you'll need tar devices to reset the skills that you want. If you have attack focus, tar devices will be less expensive than using other tar devices. Other tar devices cost you double to re-roll your skills, so it's probably good to have various skill types so you don't waste your rolls, because there may be a point where you have to reset your roll count at some point if you don't have the skill rolls that you want, and I'll explain that in a second. So I did do a video on this, but it kind of got corrupted, so I'm hoping this one doesn't. So basically, I got an incredible roll on the lightning switch axe. So I have affinity devices. They're going to cost me 3 per roll, so that's pretty good. So we'll just go to reset skills. Now it's good to keep a count of the rolls that you do and just mark them down, because all the skills are fixed. No matter what you do, even if you go do a hunt, even if you log in and log back out, the skill roll is going to be the same. So you don't have to worry about that. Oh, I'm sorry. It was the ice wax. I'm sorry. I'm on a thunder swax like a weirdo. So let me reset this, so we don't waste the materials, and so we don't miss out on the roll that I was supposed to get. Because if you do save it, and and you go past the roll count that you marked, you will miss out on that particular skill. So make sure you reset without saving, and then when you get the roll that you want, you save it immediately, so that you don't run into that problem. I don't know why I went to the lightning switch axe. Okay, so this is the 11th roll on my ice switch axe. God roll. We found this out in the video I originally recorded, so that was good. So we know we get this within 11 rolls, right? So we'll mark down ice switch axe 11 rolls, and then we'll return without saving, because that's going to be there no matter what within those 11 rolls. Even if I roll 10 other times on a different weapon, as long as I come back on the 11th on the ice switch axe, I will still land that same skill, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. Okay, so we're gonna go to the dragon switch axe and start resetting the skills here. So we'll just keep the count. We know at 35 we're at 10 rolls, because 33 times 10 is 30. So we know if we use 30 pieces, that's 10 within 10 rolls. That's 10 rolls right there. we're at 15. So that's this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we did 10 rolls on a completely different weapon. So I'm gonna back out, go back to the ice wax, and we know on the 11th roll we get the skill. We still get the skill that we're supposed to get. So all the rolls are fixed, so that definitely plays to our advantage. We just have to make sure we mark. The roll count so that we can roll on other weapons. So we know on the 11th roll we get our god roll. So we have 10 other rolls we can utilize on other weapons and possibly get a god roll on those other weapons, because we don't know when the skills are going to land. We just know that they're coming within the rolls that they're coming. So if you do 10 rolls and you don't like anything you got, you have to use 10 rolls somewhere else in order to reset the roll count on the weapon you're trying to get the god roll on. So because all the weapon skill rolls are fixed, so you have to put those rolls somewhere else. So since we know that, we can roll somewhere else. So I have a fire hammer, which I believe within 6 rolls has a skill that I would like to put on the hammer. So I think we're at 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I get Lord Soul in 6 rolls. So I know in 6 rolls I get Lord Soul here, but in another 5 rolls I'll get GOGMA ARTIan and Lord Soul on my ice switch axe. So in between 6 and 11, I can use those rolls somewhere else and possibly get another good roll on a different weapon, while at the same time resetting the roll count on the weapon that I'm trying to get the best rolls on. So it's all interchangeable. Each roll you do skips a roll on a different weapon. So you want to kind of keep track of all your roll counts and make sure you know when they're going to land, because you might in let's say you got 15 weapons. If you know the roll count for each, you'll say, okay, on roll 1 for this weapon, I know I'm getting a great roll. On the second roll, I'm getting a roll for a different weapon up here. You're just keeping count of what skills are going to roll on how many, or going to land on which rolls. So you'll just keep rolling, keep your count. And then once it lands, mark it down, and then try to do skill rolling on another weapon, and just make sure you don't pass that count that you had for that specific weapon. So that's why you want to mark everything down. So that's why I knew on my 11th roll I would have GOGMA ARTIan and Lord Soul on my ice switch axe, because I marked it down. And no matter what I do, as long as I land on the 11th roll on the ice switch axe, I'm always going to get GOGMA Tyranny, Lord Soul. So that's basically how you can manipulate the GOGMA Artian skill rolling system. There's going to be a lot of resetting, just so you don't waste your materials. Yeah, so it's gonna feel tedious, but it's definitely a method you can utilize to save materials and also get multiple, good rolls or even a god roll on multiple weapons within a certain roll count. So yeah, I hope this video helps you understand the GOGMA skill rolling a little bit more and how to utilize it in your favor. I do have multiple weapons I'll show you with the rolls that I want. You see here, I have a bunch of them here. I do have a build set up with this, but I haven't tested in the field yet. But on the test dummy, the numbers look amazing. They look amazing. So just find the the skills that you want on the weapons. I mean, Lord Soul is kind of just like mandatory as far as your group bonus skill, but as far as your armor skill, that can vary based on what you like, pretty much. But it's gonna be a lot of grinding, a lot of resetting, and trying to manipulate things into your favor. But it was probably set up like this so that you can try to get the skills you want sooner and not waste your materials, because they could have just had it auto save after each roll and you're just stuck with whatever you got and you wasted your materials. But we do have a method that we can utilize to our benefit. So so yeah, like I can even tell you, I can show you how many GOGs I've done and I still don't have all the skills landed on everything I want. I'm almost there, but not quite there yet. So I'm hoping within these next couple rolls I'll get to reset my elemental dual blades. I have about 17 more rolls to burn in order to get it back to 0, so I can start seeing new rolls and possibly land the skills that I want. And hopefully I'll be done and I can start actually playing the game again. Because it feels like it puts a pause to the game. But I like to build sets, so I gotta grind it out. But hopefully this video helped you out. Pretty easy method, I feel, to take advantage of, and I think it'll work to your advantage. But that's going to be it from me. I'd like to thank you for watching. As always, do the proper thing: like, share, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what skill combinations you have that you feel is working to your benefit. Could also, I'm always open to people's ideas and methods to incorporate to my own. So let me know in the comments what you're rolling and what you're looking for, and if you're getting any success in the GOGMA Artian system. But I will see you in the next one. Peace.